So for 2b, you've got 586 degrees. You want to take out your calculators and determine the 6 trig ratios for that. So we're going to figure out sine of 586 degrees, cos of 586 degrees, tan of 586 degrees, and then do each of their reciprocals, so cosecant of 568 degrees, secant of 568 degrees, and cotangent of 568 degrees. Oh, did I get dyslexic? Yeah. The reciprocal doesn't mean you switch the numbers around. So here, I just made, you see what? I started working on the reciprocals and everything got flipped around. Yes, 586, 586, 586. So the first thing you're going to do, you're going to go to your calculator. And I'm hoping that some of us get different answers. So I do sine of 586. I got 0.995. Did you get a different answer?
Yes.
Okay. Negative 7.19. So this is not an easy thing to just look at and say, oh, I can obviously see one is right and one is wrong. If we're thinking about 586 degrees, what is that coterminal with? What's the first angle around that it would be coterminal with? (226). What quadrant is 226 in? Quadrant 3. So should our answer be positive or negative? Negative. So if you have a negative answer, you now have a better chance of having it right than I do, because I got a positive answer. Does anyone know what was wrong with my calculator? It's in radians. How do we change that or check that? We go to our mode button. Right now, yes, I am in radians. I need to switch it to degree. And now that I'm in degrees, if I go second, enter, it retypes what I had. And now I get the right answer, 0.719. How many decimal places did it ask for? Nearest thousandth? Negative 0.719. Now that we're in degrees, should be able to get cos of 586, negative 6.695, negative 0.695, and tan of 586 degrees, whoops, 1.036. Anybody figure out how to do cosecant yet? You find a cosecant button? Don't keep looking, because you won't find one. There is no cosecant button. So we have to know the definition that cosecant is the reciprocal of sine. So we can go to our calculator. If you like using the fraction button on your calculator, you can go alpha F1, enter, and it comes up as a fraction. Have you used that before? It's very handy. It's kind of nice. So then you can go 1 on the top and sine of 586 on the bottom. If you can type that in properly. 586. This is so small. You could also just use the divide button in this case.
Wait, where did you go to get the fraction?
I got the fraction. Make that a little bit bigger so you can see it better. You get the fraction by going to F1. Now F1 can be gotten because it's on mine it's green. I have to push the alpha button. And then y equals. And up comes a menu. And that menu has tons of important things. Not only do we have the fraction one in the first one, there's other things like the function one that'll be helpful. You don't have to use matrices yet. Y variables not yet. For the most part, you'll use fractions. Push enter and it comes up as a fraction. 1 divided by cos of 586. Cos 586. And we get secant. You could have also done 1 divided by for tan 586. And it would work as well. But the fraction button is really nice when you have to do more than one operation on either the top or the bottom of the fraction, because then you don't need to add additional brackets. You can just type what you see in the top of the fraction, type what you see in the bottom of the fraction. So now we can write these other values down too. Negative 1.39, 390, negative 1.43. Oh, this one when rounded to the thousandth will be 440. And to the thousandth, I'd have that 0 there as well. And the last one, 0.966. So it's just a matter of, can we use our calculator to get the answers? There's only one question, which is 7b, to do after this one.